Hello everyone, welcome to the SBR exam tips for September 18. As you all are aware, this is the first time that the exam is getting tested under SBR. My recommendations and my tips are as follows. First and foremost, just to discuss the exam structure. In your question 1, you have predominantly consolidation. However, it's no longer going to be to prepare the entire statement. They're not going to say prepare the entire SOFP or income statement. You'll be asked extracts of those workings, extracts of, say, calculate and explain goodwill. Calculate and explain how the property, plant and PP adjustment looks like. So you should not only know what those workings are, but understand how do you do the consolidation. Be able to explain what goodwill meant. Similarly, you should have the ability to do the journal entries as well, do the adjustments when they ask for. In terms of question 2, which is going to be with ethics along with accounting standards. Now, although ethics was tested previously, the way it gets tested now is slightly different. In terms of, firstly, there are more marks available, and it gets tested as part of accounting standards. So like we practiced in class, you had an accounting standard they will give you, or an accounting situation. Something unethical would be going wrong in terms of the accountant might not be objective, there'll be problems with their integrity, maybe their competence is not up to date. So make sure you address those ethical bits into the scenario. Do not just rewrite the ethical knowledge. You must apply that into that relevant scenario. Question 3 and 4, there is not a specific what they've said will happen in question 3 or 4, but the exam document talks about that question 3 and 4 will revolve around 3 things. First, there will be an accounting standard, there will be a small paragraph they'll give you. You've got to discuss the accounting standard. It could be a variety of standards, from pensions to leases to revenue. I wouldn't recommend just study a few standards. You must go through the knowledge of the P2 standards in order to answer that. The way you answer those questions is write your knowledge of that relevant standard and apply it into the scenario. Make sure that you apply it into the scenario. The application is more marks than just the knowledge. Within that question 3 and 4, what is new is you'll have a scenario or a small question on investor or stakeholder analysis, being able to analyze the accounts, giving the implications from various stakeholders' perspectives, especially the investor perspective. Finally, what you have to also study are the current issues. We discussed in class those 6 topics that are there on the syllabus guide. Make sure you read around those topics. You are able to discuss that in your own words as well. Not only learn it, but understand what it means. Whilst doing all of this, please remember you have 1.95 minutes per mark. So practice at home time management. Practice doing these questions. And the only way you will get better is through doing lots of these past questions that we've done in class. When I say past questions, they've taken the past questions, adapted it to the new style. Also, being a new paper, there are 2 specimen papers that are available on the website. I would recommend you to please do both of them. It will give you a good idea of what is the level of difficulty expected in the exam. Apart from that, just want to wish you all the best. Please remember that it's not about knowing everything correct. There might be situations that you'll come across where you might not be sure about that particular scenario, that particular standard, but that's fine. Just relax. It's not the end of the world. You will know majority of the stuff, and the key bit is to keep working on, keep at it rather than stressing yourself. So good luck, do well, and look forward to seeing all of you on 6th of September.